Hey everybody, Mr. C here. I'm making this video for all the teachers and support staff in the school so that when we do our fun day out on the field, everyone should have a good idea of how to do and perform the activities, okay? So I'm gonna go through all 8, really, not really quick, but fairly quickly, and feel free to come talk to me if you have any questions about how to perform any of them, but they should be pretty straightforward. I tried to pick stuff that was not only fun for the kids to do, but should be pretty simple to administer. So the first one of the stations out there is gonna be bowling, yay. So in the email that I send everyone, there's gonna be 4 different teams. So you're gonna have to put your children into 4 different teams, like a yellow team, blue team, orange team, and white team, because that correlates with all the different color paint, spray paint that I have for the grass. So I'll have areas on the grass spray painted to the students' corresponding color. So they would come up to their activity, sit at their color, have a seat, and the first person in line would obviously go first. So there's only one activity set up here. This would just be for one of the colors, but there would be 4 bowling activities set up for each group to go, okay? Now, also, before I really get going here, one of the things that I'm gonna talk about is the difference between kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade, as opposed to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, okay? So K1 and 2, you're not gonna get a score sheet, and even the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, you don't have to use the score sheet if you want, but I think that's gonna help you in terms of fun factor with the kids and getting to use that as leverage for behavior and adding points for behavior, taking points away from teams and so on. But little guys, for example, you would just have them be on their color, like K1 and 2, and if they get a strike, if they knock down all 3 points in one bowl, okay, they would get a point. That obviously wouldn't be a strike, so they would not get a point. They would run over, get their ball, set their bowling pin back up. There will be dots so they know where to put it, and they would give the ball to the next person in line, and they would go from their color that's on the black top. So little guys, once again, they'll have a blast just taking turns. Older groups, 3, 4, 5, you can actually use the score sheet and keep track of who got strikes on what team, so then at the end of the activity, you could have a winner. Okay, I think that would really help with the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. And like I said, little guys, just let them play and take turns and they'll have a blast, okay? So that's bowling. The next one, some of you might know or play, and this is bocce. So I actually have different color beanbags here. When you're outside, these will be some form of ball to roll on the grass, but in the gym, way too difficult, so I use beanbags, just for the example. So there's gonna be a white ball, and as the teacher, you can put the white ball wherever you want. Again, everybody will be at their color dot, and everybody's gonna go at the same time. So purple would go, the object is to see who can get their ball closest to the white ball. So each team would go. I'm just going quick for everybody. Whoa, that was a good toss, but I actually hit the ball. If that happens, that's fine. Let the ball roll, and then at the end, the kids would all run up, and they would know which beanbag, or you can be over here and know which one of the ball, or which one of the team's corresponding color is closest to the white ball, and they would get that point for the round. They all bring their beanbags back to the line, and then the next group goes. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade teachers, you would make a tally on what color got that point and keep it rolling. Little guys, let them play and keep track of their points, and you don't really need to worry about that, okay? The next one is mini basketball. So I'm actually just gonna get this ball because I forgot it. So I'm gonna have 4 Little Tikes basketball hoops out there, okay? Once again, little guys, I'm actually making a video.
You what?
I think you guys are going outside, so.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, little guys, I would just have them stay at their corresponding color, take a basketball shot. If you make it, you get a point, okay? But 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, I'm gonna have different levels. So everybody's gonna start at level 1. They'll be marked on the grass. And if you make your shot from level 1, you then move back to level 2 as a team. then they would get the ball, bring it back to the next person. The next person would shoot from level 2. If they make it, they go to level 3, and the idea is the first team to make it from level 3 would be the winner. Let's say that was color red. Red would get the point, and then you go back to the beginning, everybody, and start over, okay? That would be for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That would allow the activity to be a little bit more fun for the older kids, as opposed to just standing at the beginning of their area and doing a basketball shot. Just do that for kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd, and that would be fun, okay? They'll have an absolute riot of a time, okay? So the next one, super easy. It might be hard to see, though. Can you see strings on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
So this one's called Jump the Brook. This is actually one of the favorites, and it's the easiest one to do. So you want to make sure that the strings are close together to start. The first person at every color is going to run and try to jump over the brook, okay? Start it really close. Everybody's going to make it. And then you go to the back of the line. Once everybody goes, you leave the front one where it is, and you can move the string back a little bit, and then you have everybody go again and try to jump over the brook from that distance, okay? So as you move it back a couple times, there are going to be students who can't make it over the brook, and that's okay. If for the K1 and 2, I would just have everybody jump, but 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, you could have people get out if they don't make it over the brook, so that they have to wait off to the side, and the kids who keep making it will keep taking the turns, okay? And then eventually, there's going to be a winner of someone who can jump over the brook the farthest, okay? So that's Jump the Brook. All right, next one. This is called Car Wash. Every team's going to have a sponge. There's going to be a water bucket in the middle, and then there's going to be a little a car in the back over there that the student is going to run, dunk their sponge in, run to their car, unsqueeze their sponge into their measuring cup, and then run back to line and give their sponge to the next person. So at the end of the time for this station, whoever has the most water in their car would win, okay? So that's Car Wash. The next one, this one's super cool, probably my favorite. This is called Pool Shark. Not swimming pool, but like the game pool. So this is going to be their pool stick and the ball, okay? You get a point for your team if you do a pool shot and you get the ball to stay inside the hula hoop without rolling out. So that would be a point. If it rolled out of the hula hoop, it would not be a point. Okay, so again, little kids, let them play. Older kids, keep track of their points on your score sheet if you want. And then whoever has the most points, whichever color team has the most points, would be the winner. So this would be an example of a non-point. If they hit it and it goes over their hula hoop, they have to run and get the ball. Don't throw it back. Just run it all the way back, and they can hand it to the next person or put it on the dot that's there. Okay? And then it'll be the next person's turn. 2 more. Sack race. Okay? You can do this one of 2 ways. You can do, so there's 4 teams going at the same time. You can do 1 race at a time, meaning those 4 teams that are racing against each other, they'll go down to a line, come back. Whoever's the first to get back wins, or you can do it relay style. If you have 4 people in a line, you can have it to where all 4 teammates need to go in return before a team's awarded a point. So that's up to you to choose, okay? So that's sack race. And then the last one is javelin relay. This one's really cool, especially for our little friends, because this is a kind of a big manipulative for kids to be thrown around. So this is another relay style activity, okay? Each team's gonna have 1 javelin, and we're trying to make it across the distance. This is kind of smaller than what we're gonna have outside. This would be along the fence line in the back in the grass area. So the first person would go, and they're gonna throw the pool noodle as far as they can, okay? And then the next person is gonna run out, pick up the javelin where it is, and they're gonna throw it as far as they can. Now the next person can't run out until I get back. So I would run back to line, and now the third group member would run out to the javelin, pick it up, launch it as far as they can, and then they would run back. and the fourth person would run out. And the first team to get their javelin, okay, all the way across the line that's outside would be the winner. Okay? So those are our fun day activities. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the corresponding email that's going to come to this, and I'll do my best to help you out. And I hope the kids have a lot of fun, and I hope you do too. And thanks for watching.